Hello, welcome to this again. So Chromebooks, right? They're basically just laptops that can only run Chrome. And most of you have probably had to use them for school purposes. And for that, they work perfectly fine. But you know, when you're not using them for school, they're just incredibly limiting with its operating system. Because you know, you can only run Chrome, sometimes Linux apps, and sometimes Android apps. If only you could install a more useful OS like Windows or something. So fun fact, you can actually install Windows on a lot of Chromebooks. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I thought it would be funny. So now most Chromebooks run on ARM CPUs, which are a bit harder to run Windows on, but a handful of them just run on standard 64-bit Intel chips, which means you can, you know, install Windows on them. But first I need a Chromebook. I have the one that my school provided for me. It is falling apart and is held together by tape, and also I don't want to mess with that. So I was given a list of compatible Chromebooks, and you know, I'm looking through it and I see the Google Pixel Book, and I do some research, and apparently it had the code name Eve, which means I had to buy it. So yeah, this is the Google Pixel Book that was released in 2017, and yeah, let me tell you, this is definitely the nicest computer you'll ever see on this channel, because it launched in 2017 for a price of $1,000. For a Chromebook. I got it for 10 times less than that. So yeah, this thing is actually just like really nice. And like, it still runs great. It even has a touchscreen. Oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to see this, but there's quite a bit of ghosting on this screen. But also like, it can run 4K 60 FPS video perfectly fine. Like, it's not stuttering or anything, it's just doing it. Okay, so I will be following the guide on the coolstar.org website. This is also the website that has the compatibility list, so. And looking at this step list, it seems pretty straightforward. Except for the part that I just read where I have to turn off the device, open the back, and disconnect the battery. I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I don't think this thing is supposed to be user repairable, so I'm a hope that I don't have to unplug the battery. The power button's usually up here. Where is it? How do I shut this thing off? There we go. Okay, so I need to press escape plus refresh plus power. What is the power button in this instance? What if I just, like, close it, and then reopen it, and very quickly... That did not work. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's another button. You can't see it, but it's down here. It's right at the bottom. That's a power button. So I guess I'll use that. Hey, alright. Okay, now I need to do Control D, alright, and then just press Enter, and that'll turn on developer mode, apparently. And then I do Control D again to boot into Chrome OS. My system is transitioning to developer mode. Preparing system for developer mode, and it's half cut off. Okay, it's fixed now. Oh, it's turned off. I'm assuming it's restarting. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh! What was that? I don't know if I've... Okay, it's gone. I don't know if I've talked about it in a video before, but I have an irrational fear of PCs randomly beeping. So yeah, that sucked. Anyway, is it in developer mode, or did I, like, run out of time and it re-enabled OS verification? Okay. Control D to go into Chrome OS anyway. And then Control Alt refresh. Hey, we're in the developer console. It finished transitioning. I am very proud of it. Alright, now I gotta type a fairly long command. Alright, I think I've typed that properly. Nice. Now that I think about it, this thing isn't connected to the internet, is it? Let me connect to the internet. Now this should work. Oh, starting up. Downloading files, downloading tools. Alright, Google Pixel Book, board name Eve. I'm gonna just like... put these here, and this. Alright, I need to set the 2 option. Flashing the firmware has the potential to brick your device, requiring relatively inexpensive hardware and some technical knowledge to recover. Also, flashing full ROM firmware will remove your ability to run Chrome OS. Yeah, I don't really think I want to run Chrome OS on this thing anymore anyway, so hardware write protect enabled. Oh, god damn it. That means I have to open up the thing. And I don't know how to do that. And I'm suspecting it's not going to be easy. Okay, apparently all I need is an opening tool and some screwdrivers. Okay, yeah, it just has a lot of screws. Okay, so I went to turn it off to disassemble it, and I think I broke its ability to turn off, because I tried using the power button and it didn't do anything, so I used the, you know, the power button in the OS, and now it's stuck here. But if I just hold down the power button for long enough, it's not doing anything. Oh, hey, there we go. Alright, I need to take this thing apart. Move out of the way, entire CD discography excluding Under Blue because it hasn't arrived yet. Alright, so the iFixit guide makes this look pretty easy. So I'm hoping my assumption is correct. I am pretty annoyed that I have to take off these two rubber bits that are held on by adhesive. But you know, that's where they put all the screws, so. Nope, I got it. Oh, of course it's like plastic rubber too, so I'm actively like bending it as well. Okay, I should be a bit more careful with this, clearly. But also, like, it's not coming off. Oh, well, that would explain why it's so moldable. Okay, I shouldn't touch the adhesive very much on that, because I do want to put this back. Oh, it's that type of bit. Oh, I better still have my screwdriver for that. I had an old camera that had that type of screw, and I needed to buy this screwdriver set specifically for it. Oh, and it's tiny. I need a T3 Torx screwdriver, and unfortunately, my set only goes down to T4. Well, now what? Okay, so I need to ship some screwdrivers really, really fast. Behold, I now own a set of Torx screwdrivers. So I tried putting this thing back on, and as you can see, it's not working too well. So yeah, that might be a little bit of a lost cause, but I need to get it off again anyway, so. Oh, that was even worse than last time. It just left a strip of adhesive. But now hopefully, if I can find the right screwdriver. Alright, the screw is out. This is screw containment. Alright, this is another part I'm gonna hate. I need to get this off. And you get it off by peeling it. Oh my god, it's just hanging on. Get off. Thank you. What a mess. This is never going on properly ever again. Anyway, screws. There's like 50 billion of them. Okay, I'm pretty sure all the screws are out. Oh, there we go. Ribbon cables. There's one right there. Alright, I now need to disconnect the battery, but first a word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by PCBWay. PCBWay is a website that specializes in PCB prototyping, CNC machining, 3D printing, and more. They also allow you to share your designs with others to be purchased fully assembled. They're also hosting a design contest where you can win up to $1,500 in cash, along with a bunch of other prizes. If any of this sounds interesting, go to PCBWay.com to get $5 off your first order, link will be in the description. Anyway, how do I disconnect this battery? I lied, apparently there is one more T3 screw in here. This one's golden, don't forget about it. Alright, so apparently all I have to do is, you know, unplug the battery, and that gets rid of, you know, write protection, with the added side effect of now I need to keep it plugged in all the time. Oh jeez, I scratched the hell out of the top of it. Boy, I hope this thing can just run off of wall power. Hey, alright, let me get this, you know, let me get my camera, you know, set up. Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're back in the developer console, baby. Go. Alright, just downloading the files again. Just gotta do all this again. But like I took out the battery. Press Y then enter to disable, write protect, and reboot. Yes. Hey, now I just gotta reboot the thing. Alright, I need the full ROM firmware. Yes. Flashing your Chromebook is serious business. To ensure recovery, in case something goes wrong when flashing, be sure to set the CCD compatibility Flash AP always using your USB debug cable. Otherwise, recovery will involve disassembling your device, which is very difficult in some cases. Guess who doesn't own a USB-C debug cable? We're going the Chaos route. After flashing your UEFI BIOS, you'll need to install a UEFI compatible OS. Chrome OS will no longer be bootable. I know. That's the entire goal, I just want to install Windows. Connect the USB/SD device to store the firmware backup and press enter. Okay, 1 second. Alright, I've got a USB stick here, but this thing has no, you know, actual USB ports, it only has USB-C. With the power of USB to USB-C adapter, I can plug a USB stick into this thing. Alright, oh, there we go. Saving firmware backup as stock firmware Eve. Nice. Oh, that was fast. Alright. Right now it's got to download the firmware, the Core Boot EDK2 Eve Mr. Chrome box. Oh, it's doing stuff. It's installing the ROM. Alright. Successfully flashed. Alright. Oh man, and this line is talking about me specifically. If you're gonna run Windows on your Pixelbook, You must downgrade the touchpad firmware now. Alright, let me downgrade the touchpad firmware, I guess. Do not touch the touchpad while updating. Alright, it's been downgraded. It says, please reboot your Pixelbook. Alright, I'm going to power this off, actually, because I need to put the battery back in. So... Alright, now hopefully it should turn on and go to like some sort of menu maybe. Just show something on the screen at least, I don't know. I mean, there was blinking lights in there when I plugged the battery in, so let me try plugging the entire computer in. Nothing's happening, and that's very concerning. Did I not connect the battery all the way? See, there's green. Turn on. Clearly the battery's connected. How else would it, you know, show those lights? Unless like really, really long-lasting capacitors or something. Or magic. Alright, so it's been like 2 weeks, and in that time, a few interesting things have happened. First off, I did the exact opposite of this video by installing Chrome OS on a Windows laptop. Second, my copy of Underblue and subsequent bonus disc arrived. And also the thing that might be able to fix this thing also arrived. Because yeah, this thing is completely bricked. It doesn't turn on. This is a Suzy Q cable, or a USB-C debug cable, that hopefully should let me unbrick this thing. But first I need to get a computer that is running Ubuntu. I was gonna use my Steam Deck, but Ubuntu is not recognizing the, you know, Wi-Fi chip in that thing, so let me get the shit box out. I don't know how long it's been. All I know is that I'm sick, and that it's also New Year's Eve. But I have a Raspberry Pi 5 here, you know, running Ubuntu, and if this doesn't make the thing work, I don't know what will. Yep, I've tried like every single configuration. I cannot get it to pick up. So I've decided to take the route of insanity. Yeah, so I couldn't fix the Chromebook, so I bought another one. This one is in much worse condition and costs significantly more than the other one. But yeah, I really didn't want to give up on this video, so yeah, I'm just basically going to try the entire installation process again, but on this one, and hope it doesn't brick itself a second time. Alright, got the Chromebook up in here. Alright, and the first step is to turn off the device and take out the battery. So, off to a great start. Now, if you remember from earlier, I had a lot of trouble getting the you know, these adhesive bits off. Now, you know, a good idea would be to, you know, use like a heat gun to like heat up the adhesive so it's easier to get off. I don't have a heat gun or like a hair dryer, but I do have this heater. So, theoretically, if I just turn this thing on and just, you know... Alright, it's a bit warmer now. Honestly, that did a lot less than I was hoping. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's coming off way easier. Except I would still rather not bend the absolute hell out of it. Oh man, I had so much trouble with it on the last one. It just came right off. It's still bent because, you know, metal is dumb. Oh, okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. It has snapped. Alright, I guess I'm going to the other side. Alright, slightly used, back cover is removed. Alright, we finally have access to the battery. Cool. Alright, and we're now transitioning to developer mode in the wrong color scheme for some reason. I could not tell you why that's happening. Oh, and we've got quite the screen tearing going on. Oh, and we're back to normal. Alright, and I think we're successfully in developer mode. Nice. Yes, I would like to disable the write protection. Alright, and we're rebooting in 5 seconds. Alright, we got Google Pixelbook, board name Eve. By the way, in the time that's taken to make this video, it's 2025 now, and I have even more of these. Yep, number 2 for full UEFI firmware. Now, do I want to take the Chaos route again? Not really, but also, I don't want to have to unplug this from power because, you know, the battery. I'm also not quite sure where I put my Suzy Q cable. It was in this bag. It's no longer in this bag. I don't know where it went. Oh, I found the Suzy Q cable, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure how you're supposed to do this is plug the Suzy Q cable in on one end and then the other end back into your Chromebook, which means, yeah, I need to unplug this cable, which is going to power the thing off because the battery's unplugged. Okay, yeah, basically this is just telling me to use a Suzy Q cable to turn off Write Protect instead of just using the battery method because, you know, it's hard to unbrick with the battery method. Okay, so first off, I need to plug the battery back in. You know, technically, because I have a Suzy Q cable and I'm using it to unwrite protect this thing, I didn't even have to take this thing apart. God damn it. Alright, let me plug one end over here, and then the other end back in over here. Okay, so yeah, basically I have to press the power button whenever it tells me to press the power button. Oh, I think I did it. Why isn't my microphone working anymore? Why isn't my microphone working all of a sudden?
Do you want to activate Chromebook, the built-in screen reader for Chromebook?
Shut up, I'm having audio issues right now. Alright, sorry about that. My microphone just straight stopped working. Okay, so it's now no longer in developer mode, because apparently that's just what it does. And I just need to re-enable developer mode real quick. Alright, and we're back to this screen. Alright, we're back in developer mode after doing whatever that was. Alright, now this is the command that never worked when I was trying to unbrick this thing. And it works this time. Alright, nice. Alright, now I just gotta run a bunch of commands. I'll be right back. Alright, everything is set to Y always, and that command returns 0, so we should be good to go. Now apparently we reboot. Alright, now we go back here again. Alright, now we can do the full UEFI firmware. Alright, first boot after flashing might take significantly longer. If you're going to run Windows on your Pixelbook, you must downgrade the touchpad firmware now. Alright, yep, downgrade the touchpad firmware. And then I'm not going to touch the touchpad at all. Alright, successfully downgraded. I can now, supposedly reboot. Alright, I'm just gonna click reboot and hope it's not bricked. Hey! It's not bricked. Except I do need to turn it off because I need to make a Windows 11 USB real quick. Alright, I've got Windows 11 on a USB stick here. I have used Rufus to, you know, go and remove all of the requirements and the entire setup process in general, just because I really didn't feel like going through all of it, so. Alright, and apparently I need a USB keyboard, and the only USB-C keyboard I have is this one, which is just my old keyboard, so I mean, because I very recently got a new one. It's long enough where I can just put it down here without it touching the keyboard. Alright, now apparently I can just turn the thing on, and it'll boot from the USB. Welcome to the UEFI shell. And something tells me, yeah, I was holding the enter key. Okay, so I can't just let it sit on the keyboard. Give me... my USB-C keyboard isn't being picked up. Give me the boot menu. And I want to boot off the USB stick. Okay, now my keyboard's on. Oh, we got the Windows thing. Hey! And I don't know why it was telling me to plug in a keyboard and mouse. This is working just fine with the trackpad. I'll keep the keyboard on standby just in case. Yeah, sure, give me Windows 11 Pro. Oh, great, and we have a bunch of partitions that I need to get rid of. And of course, the delete button on my keyboard doesn't let me delete the partition. Alright, yep, install it to this. Oh, it's installing. Can I turn up the brightness by chance? No. Alright, the computer has rebooted. Alright, it's installing again. Just a moment. Oh. Oh no, that's running quite slowly. It might be a lack of drivers, but yeah, it's not running the best. We're signing out. What? Oh. Oh, signing in. Okay, I just... Hello. Hey! Oh my god, that's... that display scale is quite large. And it's still looking for a display driver. Good luck. Alright, so clearly this is working. It might eventually be able to find a graphics driver, but I'm gonna go and install all the other drivers that I need for this thing, which oddly enough, you have to pay for audio drivers, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, I'll be back once I have all the drivers installed for this thing. Alright, I've got all the drivers set up on this thing. It has an Intel i5 running at 1.2 gigahertz. Oh no. Slingshot. I mean, honestly, it feels like it's running pretty fast right now. Alright, Steam is working. Can it do a geometry dash? Oh, well, I mean, main menu's working, so... Man, the speakers on this thing suck. It might be because it's just turned up really loud so that you can actually hear it, but... Oh. I mean, yeah, it worked, so... I mean, I would hope so for a computer that was $1,000 at launch. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get just a bunch of games installed in here, and I'll be right back once I'm finished. Alright, I've got a few games here. There's not many, because this video is probably already getting very long, so... Alright, first I'm gonna try Portal 2, just because it seems like the least intensive game out of all of these, maybe? Well, I mean, it's running so far, so yeah, sure, let me continue game. I have no idea where I am. Oh! I'm here, and it's already not looking like it's running that great. Okay, let me try running it at not, you know, 2K. I was gonna say let me try the equivalent of 1080p, and oh, I was hoping for full screen. Thank you. That sort of helped. It's still stuttering a lot, but I mean, so I don't know if you can tell, but there's so much ghosting on this screen. Oh my god. I mean, it's still playable, but I mean, yeah, it's not running it the best for a computer that was $1,000. And everything's on low and medium except for models and textures. What if I set these to low? That actually helped a lot. And now it seems like we're running at full speed. I mean, yeah, it still stutters a bit, but I mean, like, it's, okay, yeah, it's a bit odd, but yeah. Okay, next game. Oh, and this thing's getting, oh, it's getting very, very warm. Just from that, it's already really, really warm. I'm sure Black Ops 2 Zombies is not gonna help. Oh, we're already running at the lowest resolution possible. Yeah, sure. I'll let it stay at the lowest possible resolution. It'll go great. What do you mean waiting for other players? I'm the only one in here. Oh, I'm turning right, by the way. Oh. Oh dear. 8, 5, 5, 4. Okay, yeah. It's smoothing out a little bit now that it's, like, everything's loaded in, but, like, geez Louise, this is... What graphics are they at? Low, off, no... It's literally the lowest anything can go. Max resolution on this game would be terrifying. Alright. I got 1 kill. Also, where's the music? There was no music in the loading screen, and there's no music here. Where did it go? I do not have high hopes for Beat Saber. I know that it opens because I had to install the mods for it, but other than that, I have no idea how it runs. I mean, it is working. There's a fair bit of input lag. A little bit, but not, I mean, it's not, okay. It's running at 4x anti-aliasing? Yeah, no, that's not gonna go. What's the lowest resolution I can set this to? Which I think is like 320 by 200. So it looks like this. But hey, it runs. Oh dear. Shut up. Cool. I mean, it's running partially because it's using, you know, tortured graphics, but I mean, it is running. Holy shit, Hatsune Miku. I'm just gonna hope that incredibly loud keyboard tapping can avoid a copyright claim. I barely passed that, and I'm blaming my poor performance on the fact that it was running at 30 FPS, and the keyboard sucks. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you have something to say, leave a comment. And if you want to see more, subscribe. And thank you to my channel members, Full Moon, Lamp, Tired of YouTube, We User, Alt, Muskino, Fire, Restart, Cool Gamer, Andy, Vivian, Opal, Justin, Thom, Lego City, Motorola, Nolan, Jasso, Kitsune, Tyler, Kleiner, Rollpog, Penguin, Proxy, Kettle, Nathan, Cube, Nixie, Mado, Rashid, Flapjacks, Orson, Planet Gamer, Jason, Pikachu, Mia, Super Dev, Skyblocker, Joel, Highway, Will Mayo, TH, Henry, Darman, BD, Michael, Vietnamese Cat, JB, God Forbid, Redbox, T-Breeze, Figgy, Zachary, TNT, Water, Boki, Mr. Muffin, M-Bar, Netless, Teletales, 4K, LGTV, Chernobyl Dweller, Midnight, Urky, Celestner, Hellion, Ho, F3, Kim, Normal Roblox Player, J. Tomas, and I'm Maurice, and with that, I'll be seeing you.